Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. John Masters here. Okay, so I've been slack on uploading my annual rye updates. So I had someone asking about the annual rye, so I needed to do an update. Here it is. Today is, I believe it's October 12th. I overseeded this yard the morning after Hurricane Helen, so I have to go back and see what the date is. So I'm gonna give this stuff a thumbs up so far because it's been very drought tolerant. It handles power mowing and raking and foot traffic and dog traffic just fine. So it's definitely a lighter color grain. That's what some people complain about. So you can see it if you put that in your cool season lawn the way I did here, where I just sprinkled it. You'll be able to see where it is. It's obvious, and it definitely grows fast. That's another complaint. So you have to mow it a lot. Okay, but the deal is, it does look sort of like carpet. It's not like a golf course type of grass, but it definitely looks good. And we've got the leaves, as you can see. So I've been keeping this part mowed more than the part over there, and I did not overseed where the leaves are over there. I only overseeded this part, and I overseeded the backyard, so we'll go over there. Okay, I also sprinkled some annual rye around in here. You can see it, it's popping through the leaves there. So it grows faster than everything else. The reason I used annual rye is because the cost is low. It germinates quick. And the weather here has been terrible for growing because there's been no rain. So as I said, I did the overseed the day after the hurricane. We had 16 inches of rain in one day. As you can see, the morning glories are coming out. All right, so there it is. Okay, now this one, I did not use the spreader, I just sprinkled. So I just went around and sprinkled. But the whole yard came in. There's a few patches you see right here where I had too many wood chips, because I use the leaves and the wood chips, and sometimes I'll use them a little too soon. So those were too wood chippy and not enough mulchy. So you may have to go around after you do this and then actually overseed your overseed, because you may have a few patches. So that's what it looks like on the more shady side of the house. So the problem is, if your weather is inconsistent and you're gonna do a type of grass that takes 10 or 15 days to germinate, you're gonna have to water for 15 days. Okay, and this annual rye, now I was watering consistently a week or two before I did it as practice, because I basically hand watered everything. Okay, I didn't do anything back there, so no reason to look back there. Let's go walk through the annual rye over here. Oh, all right. There was okay, that's right. It's easy to forget because you can't see it. There was this big huge patch area that I did, if you go back and look at a previous video. Okay, one problem with this is the squirrels have been relentless. They're making these holes in the grass everywhere to bury their acorns. At first I was so annoyed by this. I'm still annoyed now that I'm looking at it. Okay, but you can see the patchy areas. You can see that you cannot see them. and I overseeded over until about that bush there. And over here, although this over here may not have taken quite as good because it's very shady, and then it's the furthest away from the water hose. Although I also did this area over here, so let's take a look at that. Okay, well, you can't really see it too good because of the leaves, but this was basically a dirt patch. I'm sure I've got all that in the previous videos. Okay, so that I can rake and mow, and it matches my green giants. So the problem is that next year I will have to do this all over again. Check it out. In my beautiful video about my beautiful grass, you'll get to hear an annoying car horn from across the street. All right, folks, that's the annual rye. I'll see y'all later. Happy Thanksgiving.